Hi there, everyone. Okay, so today's lesson, I call it the speed dating activity and how to get to know your colleges and if they're the right place for you. So here's the thing that I have found. Most families and students choose colleges based on how they feel towards that college. And really that's all about feeling the alignment, right? You have values as a family. You've raised your you've been raised in a family that has certain values, and you yourself have developed your own values as well. So finding colleges that are in alignment with those values is really important. So I say that, so I'm going to give you a way to search schools by spending no more than 5 to 8 minutes on each school. You do not have to spend tons of time to sort of narrow your list. But once you have kind of a big list, and usually your list comes from your head, like just colleges you know, colleges you've heard other people went to, colleges you think have the major you want. So it just comes from your head. But eventually you choose a college with your heart. And so this is a way to start to get closer to finding the one that's going to pull at your heart. So I have 3 schools that I'll give you a quick example of. The first one is Santa Clara University. It's a private Catholic school here in California. And so I click on About SCU. I scroll down and I find here Mission, Vision, Values. And I see this. So their mission statement is who they are, what they believe in, and how they're grounded. And mission statements rarely, if ever, change. A vision statement is something that's more aspirational, maybe what they're working on now, how they see themselves in the near future, what they're aspiring to become. And the values, again, are also things that typically don't change over time. So if I show you here the values of Santa Clara University, I'm going to just skim through here. You see that. So again, I said it's a Catholic school. It says Jesuit distinctiveness. It's got service to others, and it's search of truth, goodness, and beauty. Those are going to be things that sound familiar to students who have had in the past some kind of Catholic education or come from a Catholic background. For those who are not, you might look at that and that might pique your interest. So it might not be something you're used to, but if it piques your interest and makes you curious, you know that's a good sign that this is a college that of all the other values are in alignment with you, and those things that are just new to you, it's going to push you and challenge you in a new way. And that's what you ultimately want. You don't want the cookie cutter of exactly the kind of place that you have been in the past, but maybe something that's going to feel familiar but also challenge you. Here's the second example. This is UNLV. It's a public institution in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And so I click here. I should show you this first. One of the reasons I've been attracted to UNLV is because I just feel like they're sort of on the move. And I'm attracted to these 3 words that are sort of their motto right now: different, daring, diverse. Okay? So the motto or sort of the words might also just feel like good to you. Like, I think I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, so I like the word daring. So I click here on About, and I scroll down. I find this. Okay? And I see vision and mission, and I want to say, read more. And I scroll down again, and it says right here, by 2025, UNLV will be recognized as a top-tier public university in research, education, and community impact. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I'm curious, and I learn a little bit more here. You can read the core themes and the mission and how they plan to get to their aspirational goal and their vision. Okay, so very quickly you're thinking, okay, is that something I want, something I'd like? Maybe. Here's the third example, Cornell. Cornell is an Ivy League institution located in New York, so elite and private. And I click on About, and I quickly here find mission and vision and core values. I can pick one or go to both. And here is the mission and vision. I like Cornell. This was one of the schools that one of my private clients was admitted to a few years ago. And I found the mission statement for their business school, which he was applying to. So anyway, going back, it's pretty easy. I like that it's easy to find. It's not always easy to find their mission statement, but I believe it should be. So their motto right now is learning, discovery, and engagement. And again, me personally, I'm attracted to that word discovery. So it might be for you engagement, like, that's curious. Like, what is that about? Here's their vision statement and their core values. You can read more in their founding principle. Okay. Now, it's maybe I should say you'll learn about it, but Cornell is a little bit of a combination of a private school and a public school. It was founded on a land grant, and I won't give you my nerdy history of colleges, but there is something special about Cornell as opposed to some of the other Ivy Leagues that are private. Okay, that are all private. Okay, that is my speed dating. Spend no more really than 5 to 8 minutes at the very most, and you can get a good feel for what you are attracted to. Okay, all right, that's all for now.